it's worth saying while we're talking about good goals that Cammy McPherson's finish actually,
was a good finish, and that might just break here nicely for Livingston. The shot gets away into the... It's just broken terribly for St Mirren. Ayman Suda, a lovely finish, and completely out of nowhere, Livingston break the deadlock.
So Ryan Flynn in trouble with the rest of his team walking off just by himself. He knows he's failed to get that clear quick enough. I think it was a little slip, and he dives in vain trying to block the shot, and Suda's able instead to just curl it into the bottom corner.
Yeah, the two men back just couldn't deal with it. Ladke, well, not really much he could do about it. Well over the head of Marias there. Knocked on by Durmus for Obika. Tries to turn, does Jon Obika. It's somehow broken out to Marias there, surely! And lovely from St Mirren. Junior Marias with the goal. And back on level terms.
Well, it's exactly what we said. Waiting for a ball up for Jon Obika that sticks. And boy, does he battle hard to keep control over it.
This just shouldn't break for Jon Obika though, should it? I mean, there's two Livingston defenders there. One of them's got to deal with it.
Oh, absolutely, but he's a battering ram sometimes, Jon Obika. He showed it again. Had the presence of mind to look up, square it. And Marias with the easiest of finishes just to touch that one home. It's now one apiece. Such an important time to get a goal. Now, just less than 15 minutes left. See if we can get a second just before. Yeah, sometimes doing that you give away free kicks because...
Is that how we describe short people now? Less vertically successful?
I mean, I'm not going to say anything that mean about people who are lacking in the vertical capacity. How about that?
Great use of the words as the ball comes in from Pittman there, the flick! And how has John Guthrie been able to get on the end of that one? No one on him, it seemed. Just rises above the St Mirren defence, and with moments to go until half time here at the Simple Digital Arena, Livingston retake the lead.
I don't know what happened there. He's goal side of his defender as the ball is lifted high, and in that positioning he's able to basically nod it down unchallenged. A little bit of pressure from the back line, but not really enough to put him off, and I guess it's quite a simple header, truth be told.
177 supporters made the trip from West Lothian to back their team. A good attendance from St Mirren in a difficult position as this might fall nicely for Suda! And Ayman Suda bags his second goal of the afternoon. Livingston now with a 2-goal cushion. Surely we'll see out this match for the 3 points, you would imagine.
Yeah, you know what? We'll hope for a comeback, but that's a sucker punch. That is. Ball cleared long, and Suda given enough time, showed enough strength to hold the ball up before picking his spot and firing it in.
57 minutes on the clock as well. The worst possible start to the second half. The St Mirren defence just couldn't cope with him, could they?
Oh, it's a neat little flick on. It's the back line still resetting. And give him the benefit of doubt. It is a tight play. Gonna have to watch him carefully for the rest of the 90.
On a hat trick is the Livingston forward. The ball curled in there, looking for Obika. That's faint shouts for a handball. I'm not sure. We could only see the back of the player. And certainly it's come off a Livingston player last and will be another St Mirren corner.
Yeah, I was similarly...
the ball moves deceived off the spot there, just in the wind. Just 3 St Mirren bodies in the box at the moment. 3 or 4 in and amongst the edge of the box. Dykes can't clear it away. The ball comes in, and there's number 2. Jon Obika gets on the end of it. St Mirren straight back in this game. The right response to going 3-1 down.
I was taken completely off guard by that. It's a good hit. He's bouncing down and into the turf, and then Obika just... I mean, he runs into it almost, if anything else. And does enough to knock it in, which end he's going to. Interesting to see the change.
Straight up top.
Yeah. Nice and aggressive statement here from Jim Goodwin.
Nicely done. Well, there for Durmus. This might break again. Look at that from Tony Andrew. Gets it back. There's the strike and it's gone in. It's 3 each. Jon Obika, the deflection, top corner.
I don't even know where to begin with a goal like that. Cody Cook, I must say, ever the gentleman who steps to one side to let Obika have a hit at it. The deflection is wicked, cruel, you name it, it was it. Over Sarkic's head and just drops so harmlessly, but harmlessly at the back of the net.